Shalom. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shout out to all the Akim pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. And this story came out a few hours ago. It's a Modesto man charged with planned Pier 39 terrorist attack, hardened after losing children. It says the FBI filed a terrorist-related charge on Friday against a former Marine sharpshooter from Modesto who say planned a Christmas week attack on Pier 39. Says Jameson, who authorities say was a radical jihadist, was not immediately available for comments on Friday as he was taken into custody. His family did not know yet whether he had an attorney. I'm going to jump a bit. It says his aunt Sarah Jameson on Merced told KTVU in an exclusive interview that the entire family was shocked. We knew he had switched religions, she said, but we didn't know how much it had affected him. We just had no idea. That's not the Everett I know. It says she described Jameson as a very smart, but the 26-year-old man had been hardened, she says, after a messy divorce and losing his children, ages 2 and 3, in a child protective service custody battle within the last year or so. The children do not live with their mother either, she said. They are in foster care. That is when he turned to the Muslim thing, Jameson said. She said she didn't know many details about why Jameson's children were taken away from their mother shortly after birth, other than that she and Jameson weren't supposed to be near each other. She cited domestic issues as the reason, without explaining further. She said she and Jameson were close, and she saw him last week ago. It says KTVU also learned Jameson's ex-wife, 25-year-old Ashley Jameson, has been in prison in Chowchilla since May of 2017 on a robbery charge. In January of 2015, Jameson had filed a restraining order against her for domestic violence. I mean, these women, it's probably the main reason why he did it. But just not to put out, this might have all just been a false flag. And it says right here, since the fall, Jameson had been meeting with an undercover FBI agent whom he believed to be associated with ISIS. See, that's Esau for you. The domestic state, in those conversations, he described his interest in planning and undertaking a violent attack in San Francisco in support of ISIS. He said he needed ammunition, powder, tubing, and nails, and would prefer an M16 and an AK-47. He also told the undercover agent he needed timers and remote detonators. The documents state he told the agent he would build the devices in the mountains. It says the undercover agent told him to hold off until he got approval from his superiors. Jameson acknowledged that he understood. It says right here, that's funny. The complaint also reveals that an FBI employee accidentally called Jameson's phone from a number with the Washington, D.C. area code. Jameson called the number back, but the employee let call go to voicemail, which identified the name and not the agency of the caller. Hours later, Jameson appeared to have second thoughts about the plot, telling the undercover agent, "I also don't think I can do this after all. I've reconsidered." When the undercover agent replied, "We can only do Allah's will," James reportedly replied, "God willing. One day I can, but I can't." Yeah, that's Esau right there for you. It says FBI agents were tipped off on Jameson in September when a confidential informant reported a suspicious Facebook account where the account holder was liking and loving posts that were pro-ISIS, document states. For instance, he loved a post in November that is an image of Santa Claus standing in New York with a box of dynamite. He also told agents that we need something along the lines of San Bernardino, referring to a terrorist attack shooting in 2015. So whether this be fake or something, Esau pretty much manifested this through his witchcraft with those likes on Facebook. You know, all those Facebook pages, they're all run by the same person, you know, the government. You know, they're putting up the mousetrap and they're putting a whole bunch of peanut butter on it. I'm just going to go to one more paragraph. Yeah, it's this one. It says, they also found a handwritten letter that appeared to be his will. It was signed by Abdullah Abu Everett Ibn Gordon al-Amariki and was dated December 16th. It was written in the past tense and said that you all have brought this upon yourselves. He named Donald Trump and the Jews as the reason for his godless society. And he explained the attack was the reason we have penetrated and infiltrated your disgusting country. So that's it on that. I'm bring a few scriptures out. This is Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Yeah, so when you get into this truth, you realize that you can't really do much. You know, if this was Yahweh Shai's kingdom, we would be soldiers in it, and we'd physically fight. But obviously it isn't. And this Islam stuff, it's it's all BS, and that's all it is. It's pretty much carnal. And this is First Esdras 4:26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Yeah, because this guy, he got his kids taken away from his crazy ass wife. Yeah, and the quote unquote Jews that he was talking about in that will, they pretty much made the society where like that can happen. Your woman can be crazy, can't take care of the kids at home. That pretty much that she'll get a upper hand in the court system, and then your kids will end up in a foster care. It's all bad. All right, let's see in this video. Shalom.